Guys, this is gaming solo. Oh my gosh. I wanted to log in and check performance. This is Monday afternoon after the big update came out. I just wanted to change my tire, check the performance. When I opened up OBS to record the performance in real time, Star Citizen crashed. Just straight up died. Not OBS, Star Citizen. What I am going to do for one-for-one comparison, I'm in New Babbage. I'm in my hangar, so I haven't lost my hangar yet. I'm going to call the Ironclad. The Ironclad's not the ship I want to use, but I do want to see if maybe our issue is the Ironclad. Ooh, we're struggling. We're also going to kill chat because that seems a little spicy. Oh man, we're already trucking. We're already tanking. I have a feeling it's the Ironclad that's doing this. Oh my gosh. There's an input lag. There's definitely a frame rate drop. I didn't have any issues changing out my gear before I called any ship. Right, I'm already, I mean, the performance isn't like it was when I was on the Ironclad, but it definitely has dropped. Let me send the Ironclad back. If I send the Ironclad back, does my performance return? Or am I just screwed? Ooh, it's struggling to close that hangar or close that floor. Look, I know that they wanted the cinematic experience, but I wouldn't have minded the whole ship appears on the hangar thing. It wouldn't have bothered me. This just seems, I don't, the people that like it, I don't get it. It wasn't even cool the first time, if I'm being honest. Okay, the ship is gone. Did the ship completely botch my performance out the gate? The rest of my experience? Maybe. My frame rate is still a little janky. Which again, it was not before I called the Ironclad. Let's get the Corsair out. Oh, there's lag anyway. It's taking it a minute to, yeah. Oh gosh, guys. In the last video, somebody commented and said that they're not really experiencing this. And I feel like all the times that I kind of said, "Hey, I know some people are experiencing this problem, but I'm not experiencing it. This is all coming back to bite me." Because now I got people in my comments saying, "Hey, I'm not really experiencing this problem that you're experiencing." Which is what I used to say. I used to be like, "Man, these people are complaining, and I haven't really experienced it yet. The problem they're complaining about." Let's see. All right, frame rates might be back. Run into my Corsair. Mm, this is playable. They're still a little low. The frame rates still be low. Let's see what happens when I get into the Corsair. Ooh, oh, oh, this is rough. It's not been this rough in the last patch at all. Oh, because I lived in this ship in the last patch cycle, not last patch cycle. All right, I'm in the Corsair. I mean, in the Corsair, we seem to be okay. I don't know. Let's just fly up. Let's see how it does when we fly up. Can't. That's not really a verdict. I can't give a verdict yet. Nope. Does anybody else remember when the engines used to be off by default when you powered on the ship? I'm in such a habit of hitting I after I power on the ship. Hmm. Let's change our pips a little bit too. I don't need the radar to be that intense, but I do need my shields to be that intense. There we go. Maybe it's this hanger crap. This overlapped instance hanger shenanigans that if there's only 600 of us on a server anyway, they should have just. I know they want like 10,000 eventually, but I don't know. I feel grumpy about the game lately. I feel so grumpy about it. Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember the bind to unfold my wings. Oh well. Kind of disappointed that they don't unfold when I bring my landing gear up. Fold when I jump right here. All right, I want to see. Wait, they didn't unfold. Oh my gosh. But I do want. Let's start a bigger jump. Oh, it's a quantum artifact. That's not a real destination. That's an imaginary planet that it's trying to get me to look at. Um, let's go to Crusader. Curious about my consumption on the way there. Oh man, I hope this works. I'm gonna figure out my wings on the way there too. All right, let's go F4 and see our frame rate. Look, it's that dang ship, guys. It's the dang ship. Such a performance hog. It is such a performance hog. Wow. It's so much smoother. What is happening? Nothing. Okay, I just kicked into another gear, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's so smooth compared to whatever that was the other day. Left alt and K, by the way, if anyone was wondering. There it is. It's so quiet, which as it should be. It should be quiet. Space. We're going through a quantum whatever. I don't know. It's louder here, but the frame rate is definitely better right now. So my theory is it's the darn Ironclad. The Ironclad is tanking us when it comes to our frame rates. And those of us that have a little less performing hardware might be taking a bigger hit. So if you're rolling around in with your 4090 that you're trying to kill on this unoptimized game, you might not feel anything. But for me, not rocking the big crazy graphics card yet, it takes a hit. Definitely takes a hit. So I'm willing to say that I think that my problem is the Ironclad and the streaming entity count. It's not optimized yet to make the game perform well, so it's kicking my butt. I do also want to point out the consumption of quantum fuel here. If your ship only has one of those little things over there, quantum fuel, you're going to have some problems. Whatever the changes they made in this patch for quantum fuel, it is sucking through like crazy. We all went from having hybrids to having gas guzzling diesel engines, I guess, because this is ridiculous. I'm going to use zero point 0.8 almost to make that jump from New Babish Crusader. Now that's a big jump. It is a big jump. It's not like a little bitty, but you got to remember some ships only have zero point 0.8 or less quantum fuel. So hope you're not going outside of your. Gosh, hope you're not planning on leaving the planet system that you're on because you're not going to make it to the other planets. Oh yeah, this is so much smoother. This is so much smoother. I like this better. So I guess this is another patch cycle that I'm not going to be able to use the Ironclad on unless I get crazy upgrade on the computer that's going to handle all those streaming items, I'm assuming. Hmm. Well, either way, I want Seraphim, please. The Seraphim's on the other side. Ship ports unlocked. Why are my ship ports unlocked? I don't understand. I didn't do that. So quantum fuel, it's going to be a thing now. It looks like H2 fuel might be a thing too. All I did was fly up out of the atmosphere and it took zero point 0.4. Oh my gosh. They're going to really make fuel a big, big deal, not just a little bit, a little deal. It's going to be a big, big deal. They're making it a big deal. Look, I have never seen my quantum fuel go down jumping from OM to OM. I've never seen it go down. It just went down. It only went down a hundredth, but it still went down. Yeah, this is insane. Oh, I'm sorry, not quantum. The H2, the H2 fuel went down. I didn't. It went down from me. Look, look at that H2 fuel. I'm like realigning myself, and the fuel's going down. All right, now I'm go. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I don't know how I feel about that change. I don't know how I feel about that. That's gonna be weird. It's not even the cost of it. Like the cost of it, I don't care about. I would pay twice as much. to be able to go twice as far, right? That's what I would want. I just want to stay out, especially in exploration ships. This is titled an exploration ship. 600i, favorite ship in the game. That's an exploration ship. How is it affected? Am I going to be able to stay out for long periods of time? Or am I going to be calling refuel ships because now the fuel drains like a turned on sink faucet. Oh my gosh. Oi, not a big fan. I know some of you are a big fan of it, and I don't get why. I don't get why you are a masochist and want. It's tougher. It's a video game. We're supposed to be having fun. I get it's a sim video game, which is cool. It's cool. I like the sim aspects. But there's nothing sim about um, if I go halfway across one planetary system, I've got to fully refuel when fantasy stuff like Star Wars lets you jump all over the galaxy and not have to refuel in a ship that's a fraction of the size of this thing right here. Make it make sense. Let's see what the cost is. What's the cost to travel from New Babbage to Seraphim Station? Just under 1,000. Now, what's interesting is I think my quantum fuel charge to go to Area 18 and back to New Babbage was like 3,000. So obviously, bigger ships have bigger fuel problems, which I guess makes sense in the universe, right? That makes sense. But I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with these. I'm sure they're still tweaking it. I hope they're still tweaking it. Look at that. I have some frame rate. I mean, there's still some jittering, but I can actually play this. This isn't a jarring experience. Take me to the surface. All right, guys, let me know down below. After the weekend, are you guys still experiencing some weird jitter that you don't typically experience? And let me know what you think about these fuel changes. These fuel changes, I think, are going to be a pain point for some players that want to be self-sufficient in the verse for long periods of time, like these off-grid players and stuff like that. Let me know down below what you think. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna go get some dinner.